Overnight on August 25th, 2017, Hurricane Harvey made landfall in Texas, marking the beginning of a deadly and record-breaking storm. A year later, Harvey's impact is still felt in Houston and across southern Texas, and scientists are still in awe of its power. Let's break down some of the top facts and some of the science behind Hurricane Harvey. Okay, let's science. First up, the zombie cane. Did you know that Hurricane Harvey actually died and came back to life? That's sort of an exaggeration, but Harvey did lose its strength and name after it first became a tropical storm in the Atlantic Ocean, just east of the Lesser Antilles. Harvey encountered a ton of wind shear, which is just wind blowing at different speeds and directions up and down in the atmosphere. This tore Harvey apart as it moved into the Caribbean Sea. It wasn't until 4 days later Harvey returned from the dead in the Gulf of Mexico with its eyes set on the Texas Gulf Coast. Harvey experienced rapid intensification. Harvey exploded from a Category 1 to a major Category 3 hurricane in just 18 hours. At 11 p.m. on August 24th, Harvey packed winds of 85 miles per hour. And then, on August 25th, at 6 p.m., it was a major Category 3 hurricane with winds of 130 miles per hour. This process of a hurricane strengthening quickly is called rapid intensification. In order for this to happen, a tropical system has to be over warm waters and in an atmosphere with little shear and abundant moisture. And that's exactly what happened to Harvey. The hurricane strengthened even more, becoming a Category 4 hurricane just before landfall. Harvey ended an 11-year drought. When Harvey made landfall on San Jose Island, Texas, it broke a streak of 11 years where no major hurricane made landfall in the United States. In those 11 plus years, or 142 months, a number of hurricanes came onto U.S. soil, but none of them packed winds of 120 miles per hour, the threshold for major hurricane status on the Saffir-Simpson scale. So it's a really cool stat, but really any hurricane or any tropical system, regardless of classification, can have a major impact on humans. In fact, in 2016, a tropical system brought torrential, devastating rains to Louisiana. The system had no name and was not ranked, and yet it caused $10 to $15 billion in damage. Speaking of damage, Harvey caused a lot of it. Harvey is the second costliest hurricane in United States history. It's estimated that Harvey caused $125 billion in damages, which would tie the damage done by Hurricane Katrina, but when you adjust the losses from Katrina to 2017 dollars, it moves up to $160 billion, which leaves Harvey at number 2 with $125 billion in damage. Keep in mind that these numbers are estimates and there's a little bit of uncertainty when determining them. The majority of this damage came in the way of inland flooding as Harvey literally poured feet of rain across southern Texas. There was damage incurred by storm surge and strong winds, but during Harvey, the relentless flooding rains brought the most destruction. Hurricane Harvey holds the rainfall record for any tropical system in United States history. Just over 60 inches of rain fell in Nederland, Texas, the highest mark recorded during any U.S. tropical cyclone. The old record was held in Honolulu Ranger Station nailed it in Hawaii back in 1950 when Hurricane Hiki brought 52 inches of rain. Incredibly, the recent relentless rains from Hurricane Lane threatens the record set by Harvey. Check back in a few days for a video on Lane and whether or not that record was broken. It should be over here or over here somewhere. A warming atmosphere plays a role in Hurricane Harvey. So right off the bat, Hurricane Harvey would have been catastrophic in an atmosphere uninfluenced by human combustion of fossil fuels. But there is evidence based on a countless number of researchers and journal articles that a warmer atmosphere can lead to more intense rainfall and more intense flooding events. A warmer atmosphere essentially increases the upper bound of moisture that can exist in the atmosphere, allowing storms to tap in to a slightly richer moisture pool. A warming atmosphere can also lead to warmer seawater, which tropical systems crave. So that's it. Hurricane Harvey was a powerful, intense, destructive storm that we're not going to forget in some time, and hopefully you learned something from this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks again for watching. You can watch more videos over here, or you can subscribe on my face, and I'm going to replace myself and my background with some cool satellite loops.